Peking in Sensi Nange Yongla Tamti Shu, Taring Pekelo Nidon Gada Ship Shibdu, Rabni Chakchi Le Pentakeva Tumde Dave Tsapachonga, Chilo Nidon Yishule Taujupe, Chik, Resa Purbuningi Sangu Lerimte, Konsushugiin, Tarinki Lerim Dina, Ari Tozoki Gana Ludun Sojonki, Penanki Domi Toptan Netanta, Ter Geji Yalen Tola Ninship Navi Kortan, Gumi Kensur, Tashi Tsering Chola, Shungje Zegoto, Linten Australia, Cheto Sengda Navi Kor, Gezoki Domi Toptan Lengangi Tsondu Teng Shibju Shenga Tsokshim Patatun, Susi Guzab Tuangane, Doling Lerimshi Kodik Navi Kor. Kanto Sanin Gonzi Sarning War, Zide Zilin Lekwa Tupe Korche Shugihin, Sangyu Muti Sirona. Kasan Resalhabe in Ari Tozoki Gana Ludun Zochunki, Penanki Dromi Toptan Netantan, Te Geji Jizoki Yalenji Yoto, Nyenshib Lerim Na Yubre. Tado Lerim Tishin Ari Tozoki Gana Ludun Zochung, Zozo Tozo Tumi, Gushab Jim Mego Wonchoki, Zogyon Wo, Tozo Kongo Niki Tumi, Angus Kingtan, Chris Smith, Tom Suzy, Andy Levin, Gary Peters, Marco Rubio, So Nyamshu Namase. Chegi densa tashlumbe ken rimbuche sigab tugu choki ube pedun legu dine khane tenzi tojela dromi topdan taship zobe kana le dun genzi Sophie Richardson so nyamshuki pönanki pemiche chöde ta ke ramanzo yuwe dromi topdan ta shize rawan khala kana shungi jidar doryo tang ta tomi ki nedan ka nyözin be thone ari shungi chide siju khapjo gyurtapte khodur lopo na yure Tozo Timida Gana Ledun Sochunki Sozo Kushap Jim Mega Vanchoki Ari Tozo Komane Kangur Pedun Gapyorgi Timja Sarpa Tibet Policy and Support Actation Tembe Gyobe Gumana Yupre.
In light of new threats to interfere in the reincarnation process and the increased human rights violations, U.S. policy towards Tibet needs to be updated and it needs to be strengthened.
Ken Rimbuche Sikib Dugu Choki Ari Shuma Nigar Pedun Tadeve Tunzen Sumki Begushik Didar Nason.
And Tambote, and a general consequence of Yensi Italia, general consequence of Kuniki, any combatant Taranashi, Kuniki, Tajo Kana, Shisungi Tony, Chimbamado, Ganashu teacher, Tolia, Tajo in the Checho Maris, Shuejitan, Taranashi, Tandabo Pedun, number to capture Namiki Tolia, and Tibet policy Jebe, and Timja de Dalia, Jogondan, and capture Shuchen and Roche, Shuedan, Sumba de Tama, and Jiggy, Ari. Shunde Maim, but Soba Samegi, and a Jikuzi Benjamin Bucheda, Kuyavin Kugo, the Chatter Buchela Soba, the Dag, Nedan Telia, and Tishin and Butoni, and Bezonang Yudan, and Dead and Jenny, any Mazolia, Javanaro announced Shuejidan, and Tarilarian, and the Tamshi Kokanauti in Tavan to Sheshu.
Tanashin Geji Pedun Legu Kane, Kushab Mateo Mekaji Choki, Chilo Nidon Yushule, Pedun Legu Tola, Konambe Zo Ari Shungzin Sarpe, Pedun Tetupa Kosha Gobe, Legu Shugu Yinkor Sungsong.
The next administration, whether it's Republican or Democratic, should quickly appoint a special coordinator for Tibetan issues at the undersecretary level, not at the lower level position, because doing that will send the wrong political message of diminished US support for Tibet, both to the Chinese government and to the Tibetan people.
Tanashi Pedun Legu Dine Kani Tenzi Tojelaki, Ari Yobe Gana Shungzab Kanki, Purik Ari Misir Yimbator, Penan Gugu Tongchen Tojote, Yenji Shukche Cheshimba Sedun Tanta, Chajo de Tamjo Yongche, Ari Tozone Tugur Shena Yongwe, Begu Nason.
I urge Congress to ensure that Chinese consulates abolish their racist visa policies and stop the surveillance and intimidation of American citizens.
Duntangome Resa Purbunin, Australia na Chashu, Gume Kensur, Tashi Siring Chola, LinkedIn Australia Shunki, Chedo Sengtate na Yobre. Australia, Queensland Ngadi Chika Kusha Paul di Jersey Choki, Tangin Shungde Zegoto, Kensur Tashi Siring Choki, Kude Manzola, Nangjo dan Sheyoto, Shamde Shudan Shushinbe Zejela, Nangjo Tenjir, Yute Jiban Sengda Order of Australia Medal Shebade Punandu.
Thank you. You exude good spirits. Thank you.
Zawe Dilo Chinda Tukbe na Kensu Tashi Siring Chola, Sengda de Pigu Seta na Yobre. Australia shune kyude pemir chedo sengda nangwa thalen theng niba chagi yobar tenga namge chiring chola yang sengda de na yobre nyamde gezo gi dromi topdan lenga gi chongtu theng shibji shenga chokshin bata tun pemir diksu sis kuzap thönga nen khani chize ni ju tsagu resa mingma nin kana shungki rikshung chator tongshin bata nyeje gyurkyo khang tumba sote parche zuba che gi joshi to doling lerimshi koting na yobre chado gi lerim ti to Pödön legu tine kanki nye dön ba la dön tedon la ta geji yugur lenzo ki genzi dolkun aiza la loso dromi topdan shenyu tine kanki genzi inge badula dangna shin kyana mima toshu chobe genzi yangjian li la che sungshe na yobata Swiss kuzap thöngkan ki leje tilechu ki la ki doling chogyong na yobare Kabdel hadun teton la ki pönan ki dromi topdan ki nedan chi ta labar tu kyana shune nyezo gyurgyo kan sote pache zogde Pemi Jodu ki Rawa la Tamra che shimbata, Shenyang Gyana Shungki Tata ne Jino Khonsu Kyamgyon Chenpo Cho ki Mawo Yangsi te Zui Shimba So ki Kor Sung Yabre.
Now inside Tibet, as we have seen most recently with the mass coerced labor policies, this project to eliminate Tibetan identity is being carried out in every space, in the workplace, in the monasteries, in the schools, on the grasslands, in towns, neighborhoods, and private homes. Children are being denied the right to learn in their mother tongue. Monks and nuns are being denied the right to learn and live in the monasteries. Nomads and farmers are being forced off their lands and forced to live lives they didn't want or ask for. And Tibetans everywhere are being targeted for resisting and being brutalized for daring to organize and to question the authority of the Chinese government to carry out these actions and policies, even under Chinese law. And outside Tibet, China is trying to destroy the Tibetan exile movement and government by choking off the flow of Tibetans from Tibet, who have traditionally filled the Tibetan exile school system and monasteries and given life to the Tibetan political movement. While at the same time, Beijing is working at intimidating overseas Tibetans into stopping their political activities, or worse, through the use of spies and informers, sowing the seeds of discord within Tibetan communities. And of course, the final step, or so Beijing believes, is now to take certain control over the future of Tibet by selecting the next Dalai Lama. Where the Chinese government has tried and failed for 60 years to break the bond between the Tibetan people and the Dalai Lama, they are now working to hijack the institution of the Dalai Lama from future generations of Tibetans by setting in place policies they believe they will need to control the monasteries and to control key Buddhist leaders in Tibet, and by making global declarations about their sole right to choose His Holiness the Dalai Lama's successor.
Yang geji yugur lenzo ki genzi dolgun la ki gyana shungki yugur pime sor chugu kengo ta yugur miri ki ngo zator tongwa ta na shin lagang torshi tan chöde rawa la tamja che shin yu kor sung yabde. Chozung loso dromi topdan shin yu tine kan ki genzi enga batu la ki gyana shungki loso na ki ngiden ki shin yu si ju ladar che de lopra ka tu soyi jongken gyacha geju ne nishu la lebyo bata rimpe loso rikshung tan ki zala tu drove nyankar lebyo kor sung song. Yang gyana mima toshu tsope genzi yang jian li la ki gyana shungi pyo dan Hong Kong sha Turkistan so ki dromi topdan tsime dogre dongmi yinba masi chulu nam tungo chen la gyurshin yoba so zamling manzo gyagab doza chikdi che de togib ngirim zamling yon la kyabde chimba te gyana shung la gengur yoba che chu gyo she sung yoba re lerim dishin diga pyogi ngin tingki ngodeb gyu tegar gyangsin shio yoba re. Dunta di chizi nishu tsabke ne sumju par nintang sumrin gyagar changshar kanto sanne kunzi mingyur yudin la tang tsabsar ngama yunde la namnyi war zidir zilen le war tubdu. Kabder pimi dikzu nangsi lekung ki kutsab rawa la gyunpen ling sanne kunzi doje tsiring la ki turba na yubre. Tenyang chizi sumju nin turba rawa la gyunpen ling sanne kunzi tang sanne tuzo ki tsokzo sanne ki gyunde ka ki kutsab tang na shi shungde mebe tsoba ka ki kutsab je lensom to zeko tabde shi kongzo na du. Taringi sangyo lerim di zami diga pyogi ngenti ne gyangsin shuwe lerim ka chazan sham ki tazi do sikyo yobe tetuen kongza na rona.